Hi, my name is Jack Riggs. I was born here in Coeur d'Alene in the parking lot of the Iron Horse. Of course, there was a hospital here then. Of the many places I've traveled, both around this country and around the world, and there are some great places, but there's no place like Coeur d'Alene, and that's why I come back here and have essentially lived here all my life.
Hi, I'm Sandi Patano, and I've lived here for the last 30 years, but I grew up just west of here in Spokane. I was born in Ritzville. I seem to travel along I-90, but found my way to Coeur d'Alene.
I think completion, having an endpoint, is sometimes hard to define. One of the ones that we worked on recently, the croc, I tell the story that both of us got in very early, the original committee when it was just kind of an idea, and I said, I'll commit to this, because in my mind I thought, well, there's no way we're going to even be close. So I figured it was going to be a short, maybe 6-month commitment, and we got through each step and each step and each step. And that's not to say that we didn't try as hard as we could, because I think we did, and I think it's a project that is really will touch people's lives for 100 years. Not every project, I think, can be quite that complete, and I think to have tried and gotten any success is certainly better than not to have tried at all. So, there's lots of projects in the legislature or in politics. There are so many concepts where you have to compromise, and you may try and you have to come back again. It may take several years if it's a good idea to actually get through and become law. So I think there's a broader array of what can be called success, and I think it doesn't have to be perfect, but certainly you have to put in your energy.
I have to have a passion for that project, or I'm not going to be very good at it at all. And back to Croc, I remember there were times when I thought, we can't do this. And someone else on the team, and it was a small but very committed team, or Jack would say, yes we can, and here's why we can do it. And I think, I need that every once in a while. It's a strong motivation for me to then re-engage. And fortunately, it was something that I really believed in. I think today, you look at it and you know that it will only continue to grow. And when you hear what they call mountaintop stories, those successes that people have achieved something that were beyond their imagination, those are probably the most rewarding and heartfelt stories. That's the reward for projects like that. And I look at even the library and my initial involvement in the bond campaign in the community. For 10 years, a group of people had worked hard to try to raise enough money to build a library, and it wasn't working. And finally one morning someone approached me in a coffee shop and said, would you work on a bond campaign? And how about Denny Davis? And we'll have kind of bipartisan support, and you two can lead this. And I said, does Denny know this? And but at that time, and again, another team of people, but again committed to our community, came together, and it was just rewarding to see the partnerships that evolved out of that. Again, not just with a bond, but the city as a partner with the community. And today, as you drive by, or you go into that library, and you see the people in there using the computers and accessing it for city hall meetings, and just their own personal resources so that they can grow or they can enjoy a public asset, to me, that's a reward. Those are the kinds of things that keep you going and keep you committed.